It is time for another horror movie. Today, then continue the American horror series. Friend request. Laura is a well-known internet celebrity at their university. Because of her sweet appearance and her frequent sharing of life photos online, she attracts a large number of likes from attractive young people. To get into Laura's social circle, they all send her friend requests. Although she has never met them, Laura accepts every single one. Because the more friends she has, the stronger her desire becomes to share her life stories. Laura is not only successful online, but in real life, she also has two very good best friends. She also has a boyfriend, Tyler, who loves her very much. These factors make Laura's university life incredibly wonderful. But while some people are happy, others are sad. Marina, her classmate, is a complete opposite to Laura's life. She sees her social media friend count displayed as 0. She deeply desires a friend to talk to and is very envious of Laura. Laura also notices Marina, who usually hides in the corner during class and even eats alone. She laments to her friends that Marina is so lonely. But this evening, Marina sends Laura a friend request. Her best friend reminds Laura that Marina is a very strange person and also has severe trichotillomania. She often pulls hair from various parts of her body during class. Laura, however, appreciates Marina's published works. She thinks what Marina draws is quite interesting and shows a lot of talent in drawing. So she casually clicks accept. Marina, on the other end of the computer, sees her friend count change from 0 to 1. And she is very excited because this friend holds significant meaning for her. But looking at Laura's vast friend network, Marina is merely a passing acquaintance in her eyes. The next day, Marina begins interacting with Laura as a friend. But facing Marina's fiery enthusiasm, Laura always feels a psychological discomfort. So she says she has something urgent to do and quickly gets rid of Marina. But in an afternoon post comments, Laura looks at the netizens' messages, first smiling faintly, until she scrolls down to Marina's comments, where Marina posts many comments by herself. And Laura instantly feels a sense of unease. Of Marina's comments ask about Laura's situation. And she also asks if Laura will hold a party for her birthday tomorrow, expressing that she is very much looking forward to it. Moreover, through the browsing history, Laura discovers that Marina has viewed and liked every post she publishes. This lack of boundaries also makes Laura anxious. She also discovers that Marina, without her consent, has posted a selfie of the two of them. This also piques Olivia's curiosity. So she goes to browse Marina's posts. She discovers that Marina posts videos with dark tones and scenes, all of which highlight Marina's extremely lonely inner world. However, Marina indeed has a talent for drawing. But when they scroll to Marina's much older videos, something appears. It startles everyone.
Jesus.
They do not expect Marina's inner world to be so crazy. The dark, curly-haired girl cannot bear to look directly. She quickly closes the computer. It is obvious that Laura and Marina are not from the same world. One is outgoing. The other is reclusive. The things they like are also different. And it is completely impossible for them to become friends who are deeply compatible and share common interests. So where can one find like-minded people and good friends with common topics and hobbies? The narrator believes this is also a very troublesome problem for many people. Although they do not have Laura's social skills, there is no need to envy her. This is because they now have better social platforms. Finding partners and making friends becomes easier. At that time, Marina abroad does not have good social platforms. Plus her introverted personality, so the people she can meet are even fewer. But now, people in the country are much more comfortable. They can meet many friends by just opening their phones. Example, on Momo, they can find friends with similar personalities as soon as they go online and experience the joy comfortable and pleasant chats. It can match handsome men and beautiful women nearby in 3 seconds. It makes making friends even more convenient than it is for Laura. Moreover, everyone on it has real person verification, which is very reliable. Facing a friend who gives her a headache, her best friend states this girl has problems. She asks why she wants to hang out with her and why she even agrees to attend her birthday party tomorrow. This is too crazy. Time moves to the next evening. Laura dresses up and hurries to the party to celebrate her birthday. The computer rings. It is Marina calling her. Laura feels helpless but hesitates for a moment before answering. Marina very happily wishes her a happy birthday. She compliments Laura on how beautifully she is dressed. But seeing Laura's melancholic expression, Marina thinks Laura is angry. She keeps asking her, and Laura says she is fine. She asks if they can meet in class tomorrow. She also deliberately hides from Marina that there is no party tonight, saying she only spends it with her boyfriend. Marina believes her but is also very disappointed. Soon, Laura's party takes place as planned. Many of her friends arrive at the lively party. Everyone also shows friendliness to each other. Afterward, they collectively take a group photo and post it on social media. However, the scene shifts to Marina's dorm room. At this moment, she stares blankly at the party group photo Laura just posted on the computer screen. She cannot help but feel angry and extremely sad. Because ever since the day she met Laura, Marina started preparing a birthday gift for her. So, in the cafeteria the next morning, Marina angrily finds Laura. She asks her why she lied to her. She also says she considers Laura a very important friend. She started preparing a birthday gift for her on the day they met. Faced with Marina's strong possessiveness and concern, Laura only wants to escape. She does not want to deal with Marina. Marina flares up on the spot and starts tearing at Laura. Under a bout of unreasonable argument, Laura fiercely pushes Marina away. She also knocks off her hat. Seeing the terrifying sight on Marina's head, everyone present instantly falls silent. Afterwards, Laura tells her boyfriend, Tyler, about this troublesome matter. Tyler comforts Laura, telling her not to worry too much, as it is not her fault and the girl herself has problems. Just then, Marina calls her again via video. Having heard Tyler's advice, Laura goes to the computer and decisively hangs up the phone. After seeing the apology message sent quickly by the other party, Laura feels no sympathy, only a wave of anxiety. She then unfriends Marina on social media. Marina is just one of Laura's many friends, whereas Laura is the only one on Marina's list. She naturally cannot understand how heartbroken Marina feels at this moment. In the following days, Marina never comes to class again. When Laura hears the news from the professor that Marina is deceased, she instantly turns pale and freezes in place. Her friends comfort Laura, telling her not to blame herself. Isabel's boyfriend suggests that their class can hold a funeral for her to show remembrance. But Kobe on the side says it is impossible to hold one because the police have not found Marina's body at all. They do not know where Marina perished. They only receive a perished video sent by Marina. The strangest thing is that the archives contain no information or background on this girl. Her contact and family phone numbers are also mysteriously deleted from the entire school's database. After hearing this, Laura only feels a wave of fear because she believes this matter is somewhat related to her. Later that same night, a sleeping Laura suddenly receives a video sent by Marina. She also opens her computer and clicks to view it. The video begins with a self-portrait of Laura. It is likely a gift Marina intends to give her. Marina's eyes reveal murderous intent as she burns the painting and lights a bonfire under her feet. She then stands on a stool and perishes by hanging herself. The impact of the sound and visuals makes Laura instinctively cover her mouth. But Laura's scream still wakes up the nearby Tyler. He hurriedly clicks to delete it, but the system displays an error. The video cannot be deleted at all. The next day, Laura goes to class. Along the way, people cast strange glances at her. Her social media friend count is also rapidly decreasing. Only when Laura opens her computer does she discover that she has uploaded the video content from last night, which causes discomfort among many friends, who all comment, cursing her. Laura clicks to delete it, but the system still prompts an error, and she cannot delete it. Moreover, the deceased Marina also returns to Laura's friend list. Her best friend suggests she quickly goes to find her computer science friend Kobe for him to see what is going on. Soon, Laura arrives at Kobe's dorm room.
Wow. You're her only friend. How special is that?
Shut up.
But Kobe sees the video Marina posted and is also too scared to speak. Afterward, he quickly hacks into Marina's account backend to look at the data. He discovers the characters within it are completely different from what he has learned. They are very strange. Some very ancient characters, since he cannot even understand them. Kobe does not know how to proceed. He also notices one scene of murderous intent is extremely similar to Marina's video. And he does not know what this means or if it is a curse. Night. While Laura browses Marina's homepage, she discovers her account has many new posts. And they are all photo of Laura and her friends. And as the topmost photo of a boy continuously distorts, the camera also suddenly moves to Gustavo in his school dorm room. He is Laura's best friend Isabel's boyfriend. He calls to ask Isabel to bring some food home later. But after hanging up the phone, Gustavo's computer suddenly flashes and goes black. Gustavo is instantly bewildered. He just spent $10,000 to buy the computer. And it is already broken. While he is confused, the door behind him creaks open. Gustavo turns his whole body to look. But he does not notice his image on the computer screen has already frozen in place. He thinks a classmate has come to find him. So he chases after it. The late-night corridor is pitch black. So dark he cannot see his hand in front of his face. He also follows the sound and opens a classmate's dorm room door. He finds the inside is a mess. And many dolls are on the floor. At this moment, Gustavo raises his light and looks up. He discovers a beehive above. Bees buzz and fly all around. As the camera lowers, two grotesque children appear before him. Their faces are horribly disfigured from bee stings. Gustavo is also terrified by this sight and rushes into a nearby elevator. He frantically presses the buttons. But the elevator does not move. The lights suddenly go out. At the same time, he sees a string of strange characters on the elevator ceiling. He also sees the beehive from earlier. His girlfriend Isabel is currently rushing to his dorm room. However, when the elevator door opens, she sees the inside covered in blood. Her boyfriend Gustavo is banging his head against the walls inside, and severe trauma is visible. Yet he shows no sign of stopping. The scene shifts as friends rush to the scene. But Isabel is the one lying in the hospital bed. She says her boyfriend is already in the morgue, deceased. At this moment, Isabel also seems possessed and says some strange things. She blames everything on Laura. Laura knows everything about the incident. So, on the next day, after Gustavo's memorial service, Laura receives another message on her phone. It is from her friend. He urges her to quickly check her account, as it is urgent. Upon seeing the message, Laura also opens her computer. She discovers that an unknown video has mysteriously appeared on her homepage. The video shows the exact scene of Gustavo perishing in the elevator last night. The scene appears very bloody and eerie. It also causes Laura to once again receive countless curses and unfollows from netizens. Olivia angrily runs over. She tells Laura to quickly delete her account. She says that if Isabel sees their vote of friendship, Laura will overturn it. But Laura has already tried to delete it. But it does not work. She also wants to post something to clarify the situation for herself. But the text she types immediately changes from strange characters into a sentence, telling Laura that she will know the feeling of loneliness. Amidst a barrage of curses from netizens, Laura's friends quickly drop by more than half, reaching 400. She also finds him in Kobe's computer class. Kobe hears a buzzing sound in the video and guesses it should be the sound of hornets. He says this because he has seen some black hornets on Marina's homepage. Moreover, Kobe also says he has done some research, stating that some people associate black winds with EV. Black winds often appear where witches live and follow them to protect them. Laura now feels that Marina is too terrifying. She wonders about Marina's background. Subsequently, the two of them sneak into Marina's dorm room. Among many eerie drawings, they find a school graduation photo, in which they see Marina as a child. Strangely, Marina scratches two classmates in the last row deceased with a razor blade. To figure out Marina's specific background, Laura, full of worry, goes to the middle school Marina attended. The principal remembers the girl very well, because Marina has been reclusive since childhood and does not like to talk to people. During a break time activity, Marina is targeted by two school bullies from her class, who drag her behind a door and brutally beat her. Afterward, Marina finds some dark content online, things that children would never want to see. The principal says she sometimes stares blankly at the computer screen, watching for several hours, but there is nothing on the screen. only her reflection in the darkness. From then on, other students are very afraid of Marina. The bodies of the two bullies who tormented her are eventually found by the police in a factory. Their faces are mutilated beyond recognition. And when Laura asks the principal, she learns that on the night Marina's mother is pregnant and about to give birth, a fire suddenly breaks out in Marina's home. The pregnant mother suffers full body burns and is in excruciating pain. But before she is deceased, the mother endures the severe pain from her burns and gives birth to Marina. The principal says this child, from the moment of her birth, is alone and develops a series of psychological illnesses. Meanwhile, on the other side, Kobe also discovers through the strange things on Marina's homepage that this is a carefully arranged black magic, which people used as early as the European Middle Ages, typically for curses or summoning demons, and people at that time call it black mirror magic. Only way to break it is to find the location where Marina perished and smash the black mirror she cast a spell on. Why is Marina's laptop? As Kobe stares intently at the eerie image on the computer, the screen suddenly flashes, revealing Marina's black eyes. Immediately after, all the computers in the server room change completely. Kobe stands up in extreme fright. Fortunately, the person who enters is just an elderly cleaner. Later that same evening, something happens to Isabel again. She first sees a raging fire ignite outside the house. Amidst the flames, there is also a weak roar. When Isabel turns to look, on the hospital bed next to her, there is surprisingly an additional pregnant woman consumed by flames. Isabel shouts and runs to the front desk. But there is no one outside. To escape that ghostly entity, she can only run around aimlessly. Unexpectedly, around a corner, she bumps into two disfigured boys. Isabel helplessly runs to the stairwell and locks the door tightly. At this moment, a pool of blood quickly spreads at his feet. Following the direction of the blood, she discovers someone lying in the bathtub who met a gruesome fate and perished. And that person is none other than Isabel himself. Then she is grabbed by something, and her head becomes deceased amidst a painful roar. The second most eerie video is similarly posted on Laura's account. Laura is once again fiercely attacked by netizens, and her number of friends also quickly drops to rock bottom. Seeing another person perished, Kobe, who deeply understands the curse, is also extremely scared. He hurriedly clicks on the homepage, wanting to unfriend Laura, but the system still malfunctions and cannot load. So he quickly finds Laura and tells her about the origin and horrors of the black mirror magic. They say they must find the place where Marina perished to break the curse. Before leaving, Marina goes to the place where she lives with her boyfriend and gathers her equipment. This is Marina's homepage. It now features a photo of her and Olivia. Then, similarly distorted, Laura immediately realizes. She quickly rushes with Tyler to Olivia's apartment. However, as the car drives downstairs, Olivia falls from upstairs and lands right under their car. They are still one step too late. Seeing that she still has a breath left, they frantically rush Olivia to the hospital. Before leaving, she asks her boyfriend Tyler to look after Olivia at the hospital. She, on the other hand, with Kobe, drives all the way to Marina's old home address. They guess Marina likely perished by hanging herself in that place. They drive all the way to Marina's old home. The area is desolate and overgrown with weeds. In front of them stands the house where Marina's family perished in a fire decades ago. Kobe then reminds Laura why she is so nervous. Marina's curse makes her feel lonely. Except for her friends around her. At least she will be fine for now. After speaking, the moment he walks into the house, Kobe's phone pings. He takes it out and sees that it is a friend request from Marina. The phone also freezes for a moment, capturing his reflection on the screen. Kobe is so scared that he throws his phone. He understands what this means. The curse already arrives. Immediately after, while searching the house, Kobe sees a dark shadow flash past him. At this moment, Olivia takes advantage of the police questioning Tyler to secretly get up and grab a police officer, handgun. Then inflicts a fatal impact to her own head. Meanwhile, the two people who have been searching for a long time do not see Marina's deceased body. Just then, Laura suddenly notices something is wrong with Kobe. Seeing him standing motionless in front of a mirror, Laura walks over to ask, but suddenly receives a stab from Kobe. Ob replies that if Laura is deceased, Marina cannot make Laura lonely, and then all of their so-called friends can survive. Laura, having been stabbed, frantically runs through the woods. Due to the dark night, Kobe quickly loses sight of his target. But while running, Kobe coincidentally encounters Tyler, who is rushing towards him. Kobe falsely claims that he and Laura got separated in the woods. Weiler grabs Kobe, ready to beat him up, asking how he could lose Laura and stating that if anything happens, he will not let Kobe off the hook. Just then, Tyler suddenly receives a call from Laura. However, the signal in the woods is very poor. Laura, speaking intermittently, tells Tyler that she is sending him an address and he needs to hurry over. It turns out that while Laura was escaping, she glimpses 3 distant chimneys with a shape similar to the 2 boys who were abducted. Marina takes a gamble and hurriedly calls a taxi to rush to the abandoned factory. After Laura walks in first, the 2 people in the car also rush over. Because Kobe says some strange things along the way, Tyler does not pay him much attention and walks into the factory first to look for his girlfriend. After Laura discovers there is also a beehive here, she determines she has found the right place this time. Just then, Tyler also finds Laura inside. The 2 embrace tightly. Tyler quickly discovers the wounds on Laura's body. Just as he is about to listen to Laura's explanation, a sharp blade pierces Tyler's throat from behind. Kobe rushes over and ambushes Tyler from behind, killing him, then chases Laura relentlessly with the knife in the dark factory until she is cornered in a deceased alley. Laura also street and waits for deceased. Several black bees appear from above and bite Kobe. Immediately following this, a huge swarm of countless black bees appears. Kobe also becomes motionless and deceased after this barrage of stings.
What do you want from me?
As Laura lies on the ground, shouting helplessly, a door opens in the alley beside her, and a girl walks out. And she is young Marina, who says she just wants to be best friends with Laura forever. After speaking, she turns and walks back behind the door. Seeing this, Laura also chases after her and arrives at a small room. She sees Marina hanging from the ceiling, perished.
Laura, come to me.
As Marina calls out, Laura also comes to her computer. But then, through the computer screen, Laura finds herself in the black forest from the painting. Simultaneously, the laptop opposite her transforms into an ancient mirror. Marina then appears from behind and suddenly pounces on Laura. The scene shifts back to the school cafeteria, where a girl sits alone in a corner, covering her head, watching others sit in groups. She casts an envious gaze. At this moment, the girl is no longer Laura, but Marina. During the Black Mirror magic that night, Marina uses a trick to steal Laura's body. Marina believes that by having Laura's glamorous appearance, she can make countless friends and no longer be lonely. Zhu like Laura at the beginning. But Marina never expects that she still sits alone. Just like before, the number of friends in her friend list is also 0. This moment, Marina still does not understand that making friends requires not only a glamorous appearance, but also positive and pure heart. Only then do people around her receive positive benefits from her aura, becoming close and trusted friends. The movie ends here.